If I ask you the following question, should you rent or buy your next home? Most people could believe that buying is the wisest option. However, there are many factors to take into account when weighing the pros and cons of both. Today, I will challenge the traditional idea that owning a home is the ultimate goal. For this purpose, I encourage you to keep an open mind and rethink this conventional wisdom. American society strongly believes that owning a home will provide stability and that renting is a wrong financial decision since buying is often considered cheaper. However, renting can be a viable and financially smart decision. If we review our circumstances, priorities, and values, we can make an informed decision about the correct type of housing that will benefit us more in the short and long term. In this speech, I will present 3 arguments in favor of renting by analyzing the financial and social dimensions and the effect of housing policies. My main argument in favor of renting will be the following. Financial impact. We look at the impact of buying or renting on our finances. Mobility and flexibility. We'll explore the advantages of renting and housing policies effects. We'll look into the effect of housing policies on our choice. Regarding financial impact, there are some aspects of buying a house that are often overlooked. These are the long-term financial responsibility and the possible fluctuations in the housing market. According to Cox and Fort Wills research, in which they analyzed whether families in 6 different metropolitan areas would have been better off financially had they rented or owned their home over 30 years. They concluded that owning a house isn't always the best choice since the significant upfront payment needed as well as regular maintenance costs can strain finances over time. Alternatively, renting provides you with flexibility and liquidity, making it possible to invest in other things that may lead to higher profits. Regarding mobility and flexibility, apart from financial considerations, renting's most significant advantage is the freedom it gives you in terms of flexibility and mobility. With the rise of remote job opportunities, our society's priorities are slowly changing. This can be seen in the tendency shown in the recent Entrada report, which analyzed the results of 2,000 US renter survey responses. They found that 1 in 3 renters said they could afford a house but preferred to rent. This is because renting fits their current lifestyle and they prioritize other financial goals, such as paying off debt and using their savings on different investments. This tendency can also be backed by the trade journal's Home Furnishings Business article, which states that the largest age group of homeowners is 65 and over, while the age group that rents the most is under 35. Moreover, it also shows that the percentage of homeowners is decreasing in every age group. Lastly, regarding housing policies effects, the decision to buy or rent a house is also affected by the presence or absence of housing policies. If the government implements tax incentives and subsidies, we can be more prone to buy or rent. With the rise of housing costs, there is a need for policies that promote affordable housing options. As observed in the article The Era of Endless Rent Strike, which showed the efforts of tenant unions and advocacy groups to mobilize renters and demand legislative relief, it proved that we have the power to influence housing policies, which will further protect renters' rights, creating an affordable and stable housing choice as good as home ownership. The main argument in favor of home ownership is that it allows you to build wealth and that renting can be as bad as wasting your money. However, renting can be a more financially advantageous option compared to home ownership. According to a recent article by Redfine that analyzed housing costs in the 50 most populous US metros, renting proved to be more cost effective than owning a house in almost every major city. It concluded that on a national level, renting is nearly 20% cheaper per month than mortgage payments. This only considered mortgage payments, which are higher due to growing house prices and high interest rates. But buying a house comes with a lot of upfront costs, like down payments and closing fees, as well as ongoing expenses like property taxes and maintenance. While owning a home can build equity over time, these expenses can outweigh this potential long-term benefit. Plus, in areas with a high demand for rentals, prices tend to stay steady or even go down. For this reason, I encourage you to pause and reevaluate your perspective on renting versus home ownership. Instead of conforming to societal expectations, take a moment to reflect on your unique circumstances, values, and financial goals. Consider the potential long-term implications of each option and make an informed decision based on your individual needs. Additionally, remember to support policies that promote affordable housing for everyone. By doing that, we help our whole community. In conclusion, it's clear that the traditional belief that home ownership is the ultimate goal is not necessarily true or the best choice for everyone. Renting offers significant financial advantages, flexibility, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances, especially in an increasingly dynamic society. Let's challenge societal norms and embrace the idea that renting can provide stability and financial security. And let's also advocate for policies that support affordable housing for all members of our community. Thank you.